Hello, my lovelies. Happy Monday. Welcome to today's live stream where I'm gonna get stuff done. Let me see. So, I have not picked a project this evening. I'm probably going to end up working on some content for one of my evergreen websites that I'm hoping will increase in revenue so I can actually start making it pay for all the website expenses. That is what we're working on right now. Since I kind of can't get myself to start working on the next book or story. Actually, I could start plotting one of the other new stories. Hey Charlie, hello. So yeah, she might outline. I do have a few exciting stories that I wouldn't mind outlining though. That could be fun. So, I have snacks. I have drinks. I have snacks. I have a long list of projects I need to do. And we're going to be productive. Also reminding you guys, I am not streaming for the next 2 sprints. I won't be streaming again then until next Monday, since I'm going out of town, which is going to be so much fun. So, we're going to use the time we have, because I only have this evening and tomorrow to get some work done before I head out and start doing it on my little adventure. So, yay! I swear, as soon as I turn on all the camera lights, my brain was turned from to I want to take a nap. I want to take a nap. Ooh, I want to take a nap. Of course. Anyways, I could also work on marketing stuff. I do need to do marketing stuff. I just don't want to do marketing stuff right now. Hey, Morningstar. I kind of want to just chase sparkly ideas right now. Hey, Allie. So that is what I want to do. I just want to do products or projects that bring me joy. Excuse me. That is this evening. I'm a little tired. It's been a very busy few days, and I'm really in the mood to just do something that tickles my fancy. Might actually just make that my plan. Let me see. So. I swear to God. Also started packing, so I'm very excited. Let me see, Morningstar. I'm going to respond to an email, then editing on the book. Productive. Well done. Let me see, Allie. You saved me from sobbing over a rosy cabin in Sweden's video. Her mom literally just died last month. Everything she's... Aww, poor little thing. Yeah, it's always painful when people lose a loved one. Roaming wild rose. Aww. Hello. Loyalt. Balloons. So be proud that you're a writer. The most outrageous calling and career to be for any creative field. Yeah. Being a writer is something. You are choosing a field that has very little chance of success, but still you soldier on, writing story after story, constantly working on your craft with no guarantee that you will get any kind of recognition for your troubles. Still you do it because that is what your soul craves. No, I'm going to Scotland I'm going to Edinburgh, Scotland with the girls. So that I'm going on Wednesday. One of my colleagues is gonna house sit for me, so she's gonna stay at my place and take care of my fur baby, which makes me much more relaxed about going and leaving the home, since she hasn't been. So I used to have two cats. One of my older babies died, and this is the first time this one has been without company. So that's why I got a cat sitter. Yeah, Allie could technically stalk me. Let me see, Allie. I stayed off Edinburgh. I went to Manchester and bought way too much pumpkin mugs and teapot. You're forgiven, Allie. You're forgiven. Let me see, Loyal. Writing is foundation of every creative field. Anything, because every creation has to be first turned into writing, then to be created by film or. Yeah, it is. You do have to. It is everything kind of bands together when it comes to creativity. Creativity is I don't know. Creative. Sometimes for me, creativity is kind of just like magic. Just if we think about it, you start with an idea, and the idea evolves, and it is just a magic, pure magic. You spent a follow your book. Exactly. Um, when it comes to my own writing, and I've noticed this quite a bit because I've been practicing trying to finish like writing shorter content, writing shorter stories, trying to kind of normalizing the action of finishing, because that is my issue. I start a project, I outline, I do a draft, and I just leave it. And I've done this quite a bit for some reason, always procrastinating doing the final finish to publish. So I have a bunch of stuff, different stages of being finished. And I've been trying this year to finish projects, and not necessarily to get them published, but to finish. And I've noticed that as soon as the project is done, I lose this interest. My joy, my passion, my fire for the creative art is in the action of doing. As soon as the action is done, the interest is gone. So that is what I have discovered this year. I love the process of creating more so than actually touching doing the follow marketing thing. Okay, we're gonna start the first sprint of the night. I am going to force myself to pick. Exactly, Lil. Exactly. I agree. Okay, we're gonna start the first sprint of the night. I am going to pick a project and I'm gonna start working. I think I'm gonna force myself to work on the websites, because I am trying to get them in a state that they start earning a decent income, or enough to pay the online expenses. That's the only thing I'm asking for my websites. They can start earning enough to pay for their own expenses, online expenses. So that is what we're doing today. Let me see. Being a parent is a blessing. Yeah, I've finished quite a few stories. I have really think we're superstars, so always remember this. I feel good about being a writer. Yeah, I love all my stories. I'm a little bit I'm a little selfish when it comes to writing. And my only request basically in my most precious writer or my writing is if I can get at least one person to like my stuff, I'm happy. Don't need any more than that. It's not a very marketable or financially wise way of thinking, but that is kind of how my brain is. Yeah, like I love that you stand by your characters. I do love that you stand by your characters. But yeah, you should just be mass producing content, Allie. You're such a quick writer. So I would just mass produce your own content. Yes, sir, indeed. Okay, we're gonna start the first print of the night. So guys, let's get to it. I'm gonna work on my evergreen websites, hopefully to get them to start making some revenue before Christmas, so I can stop paying for online website stuff out of pocket, which I has been doing for the last 6 months since I accidentally deleted my website. So guys, let's do this. Let's jump on and begin this session. See you in 60 minutes. And we are back. So I did end up picking a project. I decided to start working on the picture book. Or continue working on the picture book in Canva. So that is what I am doing right now. Yes, Allie? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw that you were cold. Like, dude, are you freezing? I hope you're not freezing. I thought it was you had good weather right now. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I am making a party scene. But yeah. Oh, I swear. You know, right before you wash your hair, when your scalp starts getting sore. Because it is a difficult. That is me right now. Okay, let me see. So, Allie's freezing. Morningstar is not, I think. Charlie dilly-dallying for most of that, but got around 400 words still. Well done, well done. Gwen, I got 1,061 words that sprint, and I came in late. Well done, well, that is amazing job. Fantastic. Yeah, let me see. Allie, 620, no, 62 if in 62 Fahrenheit in Blackpool. You. Struggling to squeeze out the words. It happens to the best of us. Hence why I'm working on a picture book. 17. Oh, so it's actually... Why are you cold then, Allie? Why are you cold? I'm actually trying to decide what to bring to my trip. Because I'm either going to be extremely warm or I'm going to be kind of chilly. There's no in between. And my brain is like, what to do? Let me see. Oh, I swear. No, those won't work. That's decently warm, Allie. Oh yeah, of course, you're on the coast. I continue to forget. You're all the way on the coast, so it's not, yeah. Okay, I'm actually very optimistic right now. So, as at this moment, I'm mainly just visually working on the picture book. And I'm mainly just working on visuals. I know what the story goes, but I'm trying to create scenarios in Canva using clip art to kind of visualize the story better. Because I still have to ink the character. I've sketched it with the pencil, but I have to ink her. Let me see. Why are you cold? Says the girl in Iceland. Lol, here. Being the coast at 62. So it was very warm today. Let me see. It was, oh, let me see. Ugh. I swear I really don't like. Okay, right now it's 14 Celsius. And that's nice. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, tomorrow is supposed to be like, let me see. I am gonna ask a friend. Because the heating system in my brain just doesn't make sense. Oh, wait. Yeah, it is nice. Especially if there's no wind. Okay. Okay. In Fahrenheit, tomorrow's heat, the sun or heat is supposed to be 55 to 57 Fahrenheit. And that's going to, I'm assuming it's going to be a very nice day. So I am assuming I'm going to be wearing a t-shirt and shorts, we're working on the garden, especially if there's no wind. But yeah, you guys are maybe used to more heat, so I don't know what it is. It might be menopause. It actually might be menopause. So that actually might be the reason I'm running a little warm. Considering when my sister was here, she came from Austria, stayed here for 2 months, and then went back because it was so cold. She came to Iceland, was like, and she spent the whole time while she was here complaining that I was trying to kill her. So, you're freezing to be like this. So, I ain't going back to Austria. It's much warmer. I'm I get very easily warm. I'm not sure. I don't think I'm getting hot flashes. I don't know, but if I do, I'm very sensitive to getting overly, if I'm working too hard or I'm exercising or I'm doing any kind of sweats, it starts to sting. I'm at that stage. So my body's weird right now, but I'm running a little warmer than I have been over the years. Actually, considering I was always cold a few years ago, that I'm actually the opposite and now I'm always warm. It's very nice. It's very nice. I think that is nuts. Like, I'm looking at the temperature and, like, let me see. So, like, if it was 16 degrees Celsius here in Iceland, little wind. It always depends on the wind, or in Fahrenheit, 60.8 in Fahrenheit. That would be considered a extremely warm day for the most part. But everything kind of calculates into the wind. If you have a warm wind, it feels hotter. If we have a cold wind, so in the sun it's maybe warmer and the wind is colder. So considering like higher than 16 degrees, and I am way too warm. Usually in my temperature, my climate at least. But I also did notice when I was in Turkey last year that dealing with the heat in Turkey was kind of a completely different beast than dealing with the heat in Iceland because of obviously not moisture, humidity. Also, we had a pool, but yeah. So I actually just asked AI because I was getting lazy. And he is reminding me that 16 degrees is considered cool for most Americans. Let me see. It has to be before I will wear a skirt or shorts. Your blood is probably thicker than mine. So right now, it's 30 Fahrenheit. No, Celsius. Celsius. And that's 55.4 Fahrenheit. And I just closed the door. I had everything open. Everything in my house. All the windows, all the doors, everything open wide. And I'm wearing like almost like wide capri kind of pants that go right below the knee, and I'm just like, this is so nice. This is so nice. But yeah, I don't mind being warm-blooded right now. You should see me in my younger years when I was drinking a lot of tequila, Allie. It was during fall, early winter weather, or during the summer. Considering what our temperatures usually here are here, we would be wearing a like skimpy, almost like a thin, like short top that showed your waist. Very tight, thin pants, and nothing else. Just wearing a little, cute little top, pants, and we would be prancing downtown only in that. Only. Yeah, we would, of course, have pockets or in our pants or just stuff or everything in our bra. And we would not wear anything else. We just walk in between the bars. If we got cold, we just had some tequila shots and just kept them going like, woo! I'm sorry, I would give you some money if I could. I blame that. I always blame the tequila that might have consumed a little too much of it in my younger years. A little too much. I always remember when I got tequila, the alcohol used to make me warm. So if I had alcohol, I was very warm. So it was very fun. Everybody, aren't you cold? I'm like, dude, no. So fun. Tourists were always like gawking, like, oh my god. And they were always like wearing like thick sweaters, woolly sweaters, or puffy jackets, and I'm like walking down with my friends in like thin like tops and pants or skirts. They're like, what the fuck? I never got that cold. It has its perks of alcohol making you run warm. So I never got the comment, oh my god, you feel so cold. I'm like, it never. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it now, but overall, I'm usually quite warm. Overall. Most of the time. But I have started to overheat very easily, which is not fun. Anyways, we're going to start this next sprint because I'm getting distracted. And if I don't get myself into gear, I will forget what I was going to do and start doing something else. I'm checking the weather report. Sorry, I'm laughing at the fact I leave the country and it starts raining. That's hilarious. Anyways, we're going to start the next sprint. It will be the last sprint. Also, remember, I will not be here on Wednesday and Friday, but I will post a notice on the post tab on YouTube. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do that. Okay. I'm gonna continue working on a party scene. Also, trying to figure out what the colors I should use. I will miss you guys too. No worries. I will be back the next Monday. I will be streaming next Monday and I will be probably glowing with happiness after inhaling everything that is Edinburgh, Scotland. So I love it. I love it. Okay, we're gonna start the next sprint, so let's get going because I want to get stuff done. Gwen is gonna go eat dinner, so let's get to moving. See you in 60 minutes. And we are back from the final sprint. How did you do? How did you do? So, without adding in the main character, I have... So the total pages that we have kind of rearranged in a way that I could potentially start finishing the illustrating the main character, so I can put the main character in and start working on text is very close. I have, let me see, 6, 7, 8, 9 pages technically ready to start adding the main character in and working on text. So every page is 2 pages. So I'm almost 18 pages in, because each page is technically 2. So progress, but it's a silly book, so it's supposed to be very entertaining. So I hope it's silly enough. So it's very cute, but now I have to increase the silliness of the book itself. But the main character is gonna do a bunch of that. Also, hey Andy, hey Melissa. Hope you guys are having a wonderful evening. Hey Miranda. Let me see. I was outside. I missed a break. Happens. We're busy life. Let me see. Oh no. Okay. You didn't miss a break. Yeah, I've been doing longer sprints, Miranda. So let me see. Just realized I had to speed up the live. Didn't miss the chat break after all. Yay! I hate YouTube lives. Charlie got very distracted by my roommate, but I've got 500 words. Finished the scene. Well done. That's amazing. I was kind of afraid that I wouldn't make any progress this evening. Yes, I'm opening YouTube. But I made progress. I'm very happy with it. I actually made progress on the picture book, which I was convinced I would not make any progress on. I kind of expected myself to lose interest and do something else, but it is nice that I am making some headway. I think this might end up being the last book I do as a clip art picture book, like mixed media. Maybe we could potentially call it mixed media, because I also have to work it on Procreate to make it exactly like I want. So yeah, it's gonna be awesome when it's done, I think. I hope. Anyways, Miranda, I'm watching the live and reading it on my phone. I do that sometimes when I'm like on the weekends, when I'm not in the mood to people. I will watch people's streams on YouTube on my phone. Just like, I'm too tired to sit in the front of the computer, but I can sit in bed and watch it on my phone or on my iPad. Very comfortable. Recommend if you're not in people mood. But I usually never end up commenting, because when I'm in that mood, I'm just antisocial. I want to lurk. Let me see. H.K.Darkwood to me. I wrote 200 words for Mara and the Cat's book. Aww. I love that, Allie. See, we're making progress every day. Let me see. Morningstar editing the first chapter for about the 100th time, I think. The closest book I have to have edited that much is my dragon book series, baby dragon book series. And I have still not touched it. After I cut the first book into 3 parts, I have not touched it. Also, it doesn't matter. No reason to touch it until I can start illustrating for it, so. And let me see. So I feel your suffering, Morningstar. I feel your suffering. Right. Yeah. It is amazingly hard to get out of the editing trenches. It is extremely. And the fact that just the option to step out of them or to let go and stop working on them. Like, I can't step away from a book that is kind of just, it's an entertainment. You write it as a pure entertainment and nothing else. But when it's your baby, when it's your freaking baby, it's so hard. Ooh. Miranda can also relate to the 100th time editing. Oh, damn, how much I had. I was so sick of editing right before burnout on trying to edit the Baby Dragon book series. I didn't even need to work on the plot. It was just grammar and spelling and then illustrating. That was the only thing I needed to do. And the only thing I need to do is read them over. The first 4 mini books, the first book that I cut into 4 pieces. I only need to read it over. I can't even do that. I'm like, no. Next year, I'm going to try to work on finishing that book series. Next year. Yeah, the Baby Dragon. I love that book series. It's 5 book total. I've finished doing the second, third, and fourth draft of the first 4 books. The first book is done. I just need to read it over and then illustrate for the first book that turned into 3 books, 4 books, 3 books. Need to finish polishing book 2, then turn it into 2 or 3 books, and then etc. And then finish writing the 5th book, then turning it into smaller books. So, I would need to finish those, but I'm going to do that next year. I'm not touching it until next year. It's okay, Morningstar. Sooner or later, we will leave the trenches. I promise. And then we will find a project that we found so exciting and it's so shiny and pretty and amazing, and we'll get stuck in the editing trenches yet again. Oh, you just wait. Oh, you just wait. You know, I think I am going to do some packing. I think that is what I'm going to do after the stream. As soon as the stream is done, I turn off the computer. I'm going to stand up, stretch my legs, and do some packing. There is shiny everywhere. I'm actually, because I'm going to Edinburgh, Scotland, which I've probably said a million times, I'm almost kind of scared. Because last time I went there, my brain went into freaking overload. I was so freaking inspired by the city. Just, if you haven't gone to Edinburgh, Scotland, it is such... my soul felt like I was home walking through the old city. It was so freaking inspiring. My creative spirit was like singing. And I promise, I will send you a bunch of pictures more. I will try to post a bunch of pictures on Discord, just in the picture folder. It is just so worth seeing. I was actually just talking about it with one of my, we're 4 girls in total that have known each other since we were kids. And we're all kind of in either writing or reading or all the above. So we're all kind of inspired by, like, it's not Edinburgh, Scotland, the castles, the fantasy, the magic, all the things. And we were like, we need to do this a yearly thing. Just visit at an inspiring location and just drink it all in. So that is where my dream is. If I made the dream guy, I want pictures. if I have the function to lift up my phone and take a photo, oh my god, that would be so funny. For anyone who doesn't know, I tend, or haven't had it in a few months now, but I tend to have the dream where I meet the same guy every dream. Every dream. Had it for years. Years. It's like a scene in a movie. And we're always joking about the fact that if I were to ever meet him one day, and I'm sure if I would meet him and have a connection, I think I would short circuit. I would be but there would be plenty of Scotsmen there, so you never know. Also, it's festival season in Edinburgh, so it's gonna be packed. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but it was the only time the girls were free. It's gonna be packed. I told it during the stream. I actually did write. I've written down the idea and made it a book I might someday write. I have mentioned the dream I think twice or 2 or 3 times during streams, but it is kind of interesting. It is kind of interesting, so. And when I used to go to like tarot readers and stuff like that, they always said the same thing. Where it's like, no, you won't meet your guy, the person for you, until you start seeing some kind of success through your books, through your writing. He will be connected. You will find him through book writing, no, author kind of related channels. And I was like, huh? So not writers, the writing community, we're all antisocial, not social pariahs, just all kind of antisocial and just want to hide in our own corner. And when we're forced to socialize, we're like, I'm supposed to be in then? Are you fucking nuts? Anyways, but that was a few years ago. But I'm in no hurry. I'm very happy single. But it would be very funny to see him in person. I would literally malfunction. Yeah, hermits. I think I would definitely just stare at him like, you are not real. No fucking way. That is just pure comedy. I think I've once kind of frozen in front of a guy once. It was actually during my work hours. I had a customer come into the store and ask me for assistance, and he was a exact copy of a guy on social media that I found so cute. Literally like just a cute guy. And this customer just was the exact copy, except he was Icelandic. And my brain stopped working. I had to, excuse me a moment, walk inside in the back, in the warehouse, and demand the guy that was working there to go outside and help the customer because I could not talk to him. It was so funny. I was like, I couldn't speak. I couldn't get words out for like 10-20 minutes. And the girls who were working with me like, what happened? I'm like, it was so bad. It was so bad. And I usually don't very often fumble with my words, but that was entertaining. I kind of wish I had that on video so I can laugh at myself. So yeah, have not seen him again, but that's okay. I would love to. I agree, Morningstar. I agree. I do agree. Let me see. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna call it a night. I think I'm gonna go and go over my suitcase and see what I need to pack. Even though I don't have to pack until tomorrow, but I want to pack. Or vacuum. Or clean. I could also finish deep cleaning so I don't have to do it tomorrow. Who else likes deep cleaning their house before they go on a trip? I want to be a trade wife without the wife part. If only. If only. Okay, I am actually going to close this because I know I'm not going to work on it more. Let me see. Yeah, I have this obsession when I travel. I need to leave the house clean. Even though I'm actually leaving the house. My friend from work is actually house sitting for me. I need the house to be clean when I leave. I just need it. So, and I only have to vacuum and mop the floors, and then everything is clean. When your mom is like that, yeah, I got that from my mom. Just, especially if you've done it a few times, you just clean everything out, and everything's just clean when you get home. It's just such a nice feeling, it's such a nice feeling. I never thought I would become like that, but I am so like that. I feel her pain so much. And mornings are really... I would have my harem, like Queen Ant, bring me food. I am not sure how long I would survive in a male harem. I'm not sure how sure. I think it might be extremely entertaining considering my issues with accepting help. It's just, want me to help you move? No, I can do it myself. Breaks her back. Bedridden for days. Should have asked for help, but did not ask for help. We'll do it again. Let me see who is streaming right now. Inca. Who are you again? Let me show. It is a very fun genre to read. Even though I personally can't put myself in that situation. I kind of wish I could. We could all work, like have a job. That actually would be very nice. Like, I kind of wish I had an easier time accepting assistance. I'm not even sure that if I were to actually date and start getting serious with someone, I could allow them to become a part of my home. My issue is I would always want them to have their own thing, pay their own thing, and kind of just live separately. But because I'm not even sure I can allow them to become part of my home anymore because I'm so freaking territorial on my space. Oh yeah, Gwen, I agree. Exactly, Morningstar. Yeah, some cultures. Oh, there's a tribe in Africa where the women have the power. I was watching a short documentary about it yesterday on YouTube, where the guys, or was it this morning, where the guys are, they have to they do a dance for a few hours to and to prove their stamina, and the wife, the woman can choose to have fun with another guy. And also I think the Incas during the Inca times, women could take on men for trial periods to see if they were worth marrying. I felt that was cool. I'm getting a lot of that stuff lately on my YouTube and Facebook. Let me see. Yes, we want to have another human in my space. We can live apart. He can have his own room and stuff, but he does live with me. Yeah, I never thought I would become that person. Never. But I think I've been single too long, and now I'm stingy with my space. I don't want to share. I don't want to share. It's okay if you can travel with me, keep me company, where I'm forced to have a male companion to keep me safe. Okay, fine. I can live with that. But I'm just reaching an age where I don't have the patience to live with another person, except for my little baby sister, which barely lives here, so, which is perfect. Perfect. So, yeah. In olden times, when you were, if you wanted to divorce people, your husband, you would have to do it publicly, so in front of everybody, and tell them, I hereby divorce you. Basically, something like that, and then you would be divorced. Very easy, very quick. Yeah, I've heard that. But yeah, people are so interesting. Societies are so damn interesting. There's so much to learn. Every time I think I know everything I need to know, I find something more interesting. Life is so curious. You're always learning something new. I can't get over it. I love when I get like interesting documentary just pop onto my stream on my Facebook or YouTube, and I can just binge watch something. When there was a Native American tribe where if she put his shield outside the tent, it was over. So clean, easy, just shield outside, we're done. Exactly, so many things to learn. So many things to learn. So easy. So many things. Okay. I'm gonna call it quits. I need to start doing something. My ass is falling asleep. And I need to move my legs. You're going to here's yourself. Get it. Get it. So nice. So easy. Anyways, I'll see you guys next Monday during my live streams, and watch out for Discord, because I am going to keep my promise to Morningstar, and I will post pictures from the trip, probably during my evenings when I'm sitting still and chilling. So you will probably get pictures during the evening. So prepare yourselves for a bunch of photos. Anyways,